evening, everyone. We're live in the Raider Arena, about to start tonight's game. So in recent years, the Mustangs have really had that edge up against Cleveland. So how do y'all feel about tonight?
Well, I think tonight's going to be different, and in particular because of this really talented freshman class that the Lady Raiders have. Two, Joy Douglas and Kara Williams. Joy Douglas is unstoppable in the paint, and when she needs to, she can shoot up a three and make it as well. So she's unstoppable, and then Kara Williams is a young leader for these Lady Raiders. So it's going to be interesting to see how they handle, such a big stage against a crosstown rival.
Well, yeah, that's the truth, but I mean, like you said, it's a big stage. They're young. Walker Valley has something that CHS does not, and that's veteran leadership. You see in the backcourt for Walker Valley, they have leadership, and I think that could prove out to be a big key in tonight's game. We'll see.
Yep,
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a good game ahead of us. So thank you, everyone, for tuning in, and now I'm going to hand it over to Leo and Drew.
Manuel Skellen.
We're here at the Raider Arena as we prepare for the first crosstown rivalry matchup of the night between the Cleveland High School Lady Raiders and the Walker Valley Lady Mustangs. First up, starters for Walker Valley, number 2, Abby Davis. Number 3, Maxie Clark. Number 11, Emily Anderson. Number 12, Lauren Lay. And number 21, Haley Jones. We are there to retain their starters from last year. As we said, they have a lot of leadership right there.
Yeah, they have a lot of leadership, but they have an interesting task as they face on a very talented Lady Raiders team tonight. Starting at guard, number 10, Madison Dash.
The sharpshooter can get something done on the floor tonight. It's be huge for Cleveland.
The freshman gets the start tonight, number 22, Joy Douglas. Number 33, Bailey Anderson, also starts tonight.
The sophomore point guard will get work done on both ends of the floor. You can put that in the bank. Starting also for Cleveland, number 15, senior Lauren Langford getting the start.
And also number 21, center Emma Flowers.
And so Leo, we could see a battle in the paint tonight as the two big girls for both teams will have a lot on their hands with this game tonight. As we prepare to start, the tip will be between a pair of 21s, Leo.
Yeah, that's awesome, and I think this game's going to come down to who wants it more. Honestly, there's so much talent on Cleveland. There's a lot of veteran leadership for Walker. It's just going to come down to who wants this game more.
Kick goes out of bounds. It's in favor of the Lady Raiders. So Langford will get the ball into Bailey Anderson. With that, we're off here at Cleveland High School. As you said earlier, the young guns for this team can get it done down low and outside on the perimeter. We'll see if they get the freshman incorporator to go straight to Emma Flowers, which they did, but she gets it back out to Lauren Langford, who's also a senior. The veteran leadership there. As we get a dead ball. Not sure if there's a call. No, they just blow the whistle and get it back in bounds. Not sure what that was for, Leo. Bailey Anderson drives in, picks up a contested layup, up and good, tough shot. She gets that one up, and it's good.
Yep, nice drive in right there by Bailey Anderson.
Junior point guard Davis gets it up the floor to Macy Clark. Clark takes it back up to the top of the key. Mainly, it'll be interesting to see if this will be a high-powered offensive matchup, or this will be a low-scoring game. We'll have to see. Only time will tell. As Lauren Lake puts up a three of her own, it's no good. A couple of Mustangs check down the loose ball. It's off on them. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Yeah, and speaking of that, Drew, in recent games, the Lady Raiders have really struggled, getting going first thing on offense. They struggle with that, but they play excellent defense throughout the whole game. So I honestly think it'll be low scoring.
What a smart play right there by the sophomore point guard. She was getting pushed out of bounds. She gets the ball, throws it off a Lady Mustang player. So it'll stay Cleveland possession as they get to the freshman forward out to Dasher for a three. Dasher's three is no good off the back iron. But good hustle by Dasher. She gets hit checked into the sideline. No call foul there, but she looks okay. Lady Mustangs 0 for 4 on the night thus far, not shooting the ball well here early in the first quarter. Bailey Anderson's shot is blocked in the post in transition. And as the shot is up and good from the Mustangs, it's a three-point shot. Timeout, Coach Williams.
Yeah, they let up on defense on that possession. I think one thing that they have to take care of is they got to know where they are on the court at all times. You got to be aware of your assignments, and you got to take care of them.
But it was a short 30-second timeout. Coach Williams, I think you're right, Leah, wanting them to send their guy defensively, and the block and transition on Bailey Anderson's layup, I think he's telling her, hey, settle down, get the offense set, and get it to work. It's Lady Mustangs 3, Cleveland 2. That's going to get a violation here. It's 10 seconds. And right out of a timeout, how do you let that happen? Coach Williams is upset, but nonetheless, turnover by the Lady Raiders.
Again, Walker Valley is just playing tough defense. And like I said, Cleveland struggles getting off on the right foot on offense early in games.
Lauren Lay's driving layup, no good. Rebound for Jones. Jones out to Clark for a three of her own. It's good. Now, Leah, we've seen in recent years, once this Lady Mustang team gets going from behind the arc, there's no stopping them.
Yeah, that's true. And what you've seen early right now is the Lady Mustangs, for the most part, except for the 2 threes that they have made, they aren't making good of their opportunities that they're getting. When they hold the ball, they kind of just shoot erratically. But again, this Cleveland defense is really good, so they have to take advantage of any shot they get.
Makes the Clark again for three. This one also good. Clark was contested, had that shot in the corner. Tough shot, but she had no hesitation there, put it up and good. Clark has a quick 6 points, and once again, Cleveland in danger of a 10-second violation, but they get it over half court. Nice response there from Cleveland. Dasher's three is up and good from the top of the key, Leo.
Yeah, that's twice that they let Dasher wide open. Need to take care of her. You know she can get hot from the three line as well.
Lay pump fakes a three. And they call 3-second call on the Mustangs. It'll be Cleveland ball. In for Cleveland, senior Caitlin Reed. The senior comes and gets the freshman out of the lineup here in this first quarter. Lauren Langford misses the three-point shot. She almost hustled down her own miss right there, Leo. Once again, Maxie Clark with the three-point shot there, Leo. Her fourth three of the night. She's made two, but misses everything on that shot. It was a little too deep for her.
But clearly she's feeling the three shot tonight, so they have to take care of that. Nice layup there by Langford.
Lauren Langford getting it done right there. And Leo, I got to be honest, I haven't seen her play much while I've been here at Cleveland High School, but she's making the most of her chances here tonight.
Yeah, she is, and clearly she's putting in the effort during practice to catch Coach Williams' eyes. So here she is now, starting tonight.
Two missed layups. Walker Valley gets rebounded by Emma Flowers. Flowers to Dasher, who pushes the pace, but they get it back out to reset the offense. Nice footwork from Flowers there to get that shot up, but she can't get that one to fall. And points in transition there for the Mustangs. Lauren Lake is it layup up and good to retake the lead, 11-9. Haley Anderson gets a nice little Euro step going. She gets it to Langford and she gets hacked. She'll go to the line to shoot two. Once again, Leo Langford not afraid to shoot the ball early in this first quarter.
No, she's not, and that just shows a lot of confidence, which is something that the Lady Raiders will need to get this win tonight. They need confidence, and they need to be also confident in the coach's game plan and be able to execute it well.
Langford hits the first of her two free throws. And she makes the second. She'll come out of the game. Kara Williams, one of the young players you mentioned earlier, Leo, in the game for Cleveland to play the post. Shot up and no good by the Lady Mustangs. Rebounded by Gracie Fowler for the Mustangs, but she's out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball, tied at 11 points apiece. Bradley Franklin just checked into the game, and she'll run the point here on offense. She can't get that shot to fall. It's rebounded by Flowers, and the quick traveling call is called. Kara Williams, coach's daughter, playing some nice defense right there, full court, and forces it a turnover.
Yeah, and being a coach's daughter, it must be tough to know to be able to handle all the criticism that you get, because there's probably remarks here and there, you know, oh, she's the coach's daughter, she gets a lot of playing time, but when you see her out here on the court, you see dedication, you see hard work that's being put on in practice, and she honestly earns her minutes and plays very well for the Lady Raiders.
Mustangs defense comes up big with a steal. Emily Anderson gets a shot up. It's no good, and a foul is called on Kara Williams. You know, Leah, we see all the time in college basketball, high school, and even in the NBA, when you foul somebody on a layup, you gotta make sure they don't hit the shot. That's a good job by Williams to make her earn these 2 points if she has to hit these two free throws.
Yep, that's a smart foul right there.
but she hits her first free throw to retake the lead. Back in comes Abby Davis. Out goes Macy Clark for her first minutes on the bench. With 1:40 left to go in this first quarter, Anderson hits both her free throws, makes the score 13-11. Walker Valley with the lead. And a walk is called on Caitlin Reed. She didn't keep that pivot foot down. Ball will go right back to the Mustangs. Davis gets the ball quickly up the court. She's sporadic and she's bailed out with a foul call. It'll be on Kara Williams, her second quick foul in this first quarter. So she'll be coming out soon enough, you'd expect. It'll be on the floor. Fowler with the quick three, no good. Franken with the long rebound. She is fouled by Emily Anderson. Her second foul. Wow, that was a pretty sporadic chain of events right there, Leo.
Yeah, and another thing, when you look out on the court right now with Callahan checking in, all of these players for the Lady Raiders can shoot the three.
Caitlin Reed, they're back to the basket looking for some offense. And the shot is missed. Rebounded by the Mustangs up the court quickly for a layup. No good. And as this clock ticks down close to the end of the first quarter, Douglas drives in, loses the ball out of bounds. So in will come two Mustangs. Now we have one of the best reporters we have in the Southeast, Olivia Caffey's here tonight. So we'll send down to you, Olivia.
Thanks, guys. And I actually have a little bit of history about tonight's matchup. Your Lady Mustangs averaged 23 wins per season since the school opened in 2001. All-time matchup between Walker Valley and Cleveland. Walker Valley has won 20 and Cleveland has won 18 of those games. And actually 13 of the games between the two schools have been decided by 5 points or less. Last game on December 5th, Cleveland won 54-48 over Walker Valley. So as you can see from the scoreboard tonight, it really looks like tonight's going to be a tough matchup as well. And if you also want to stay tuned on our Twitter at Blue Raiders Live. But now I'm going to send it back up to Leo and Drew.
Olive Garden's buy one,
Thank
take
you,
one
Olivia.
is back, but not for long.
The score at the end of one quarter, Walker Valley 13, Cleveland 11.
Yeah.
But we'll take a quick break. You're watching CHSLive.com.
Olive Garden's buy one, take one is back, but not for long. Starting at $12.99. Join us tonight for your choice of irresistible entrees, like rich and creamy smoked mozzarella chicken bursting with Italian cheese and sun-dried tomatoes, plus unlimited garden salad and warm breadsticks. Then take home another entree free, like fettuccine Alfredo. It's 2 delicious nights of togetherness for one low price. Buy one, take one, starting at $12.99. Olive Garden, we're all family here. Now order Olive Garden to go online.
Has your car been buried under a wave of dirt and grime? Then come to Cleveland's own Surf's Up Car Wash. Our expert cleaning services will make your car shine like new. Visit us at either of our 2 locations, just off 25th Street and now on Dalton Pike. Get the best value wash for the best value price at Surf's Up Car Wash.
We're back here at Cleveland High School as we started the second quarter. Beautiful pass from Macy Clark into Jones. Jones gets the layup up and good. 15-11 is the score. As that bucket was just a little bit too easy, Leo.
Yeah, Walker Valley is definitely doing a good job of dissecting the Cleveland defense.
Flowers is fouled so she'll get her first chance at a few points tonight at the free throw line. As she's our senior leader, she needs to get going. She wants to win tonight. She can't hit the first of 2 free throws. She hits a second, making this a 3-point game in the second quarter. It's a very low-scoring game thus far at Raider Arena, but Clark wants to break it open. She can't. And a foul on the rebound. Called on Abby Davis, her first foul. So it'll be Cleveland ball. Down 3 points with a chance to tie it up on one shot. Dasher trying to find open man. Looks at Langford, who had a shot, but they'll get it to Bailey Anderson. Anderson drives in, puts the shot up and good. It was a bit sporadically, but she found a way to get that shot up and good.
Yeah, that's just the way she plays, Drew. And every time she puts up shots like that, they always go in.
A quick traveling call is called on the Mustangs, and Cleveland has the ball right back with a chance to take the lead, down 15-14. They've not played their best basketball, but they still are in this. They have a chance to take the lead on this possession. Flowers, the pick and roll does not work. Flowers misses the layup. Davis, what a drive, coast to coast goes Abby Davis, up and good, extending this lead back to 3 points. Again, Leo, just too easy getting into the paint of Cleveland. But just like that, Cleveland ties it up on a 3-point basket made by Madison Dasher, her second of the night. It's now 17-all with 6 minutes left to go in this first half. A 3 by Fowler, no good. Rebound, shot up and good, and the foul. Lauren Lay gets the shot up and good. Flowers is called for the foul. So we'll see if Lay can convert the old-fashioned 3-point play. She hits the free throw, lead back up to 3 points in Cleveland. They seem to be getting an answer every time on the offensive end, but they're giving up a shot almost every single time on the defensive end. Again, the answer with a layup by Emma Flowers.
Yeah, and in games like this, when they're close scoring, it's a close score, you got to give the edge to Walker Valley just because of the veteran leadership. But this is why Cleveland on offense needs to keep chipping at the scoreboard and make sure that it doesn't get out of hand.
Lauren Lay hits a 3, and a senior showing her leadership. How many times she's been in this type of atmosphere, not letting it affect her. She's got 7, but Douglas responds to the senior's bucket with one of her own. Lead back down to 2 points. Another 3 from Macy Clark, her third of the night. Once again, Mustangs scoring on every time they get the ball.
Yeah, Lady Raiders got to do something to slow down Clark. She's making too many threes.
That was called on the floor. Langford had the ball. Clark is called for the foul. But it's on the floor, so we're taking down. Cleveland ball. Senior Franklin comes back into the game to play the point. Out goes Bailey Anderson. Madison Dasher's three, no good. Not the shot you want there, Liam. She's hit those before, but a step back three right off the inbounds pass. Could have found something better.
Yeah, obviously she felt comfortable with it, but did miss.
Set to check back in. Kara Williams, just 2 fouls, Leo. That'll be interesting to see how that impacts the way she plays in this first half. A shot up and good by Haley Jones. Lead now stretched to 7 points as Douglas goes to work. She's fouled by Haley Jones. Douglas will go to line for 2 shots. Douglas' first free throw is good. The lead down to 6 points. Cleveland needs to make a run here towards the end of this first half to get back in this thing. The freshman hits both free throws, Leo, and that's something that will get you brownie points with the locker room, to hit your free throws that young in a high-pressure situation.
Yeah, the Lady Raiders overall, they shoot free throws really well, and I think that's going to be a big factor here tonight.
Franklin pump fakes the three, pulls up on the baseline. Head range jumper, no good. The Mustangs get the rebound, up 5. 3 minutes left to go in this first half. Davis short on the 3. Loose ball. Timeout called by Coach Tony Williams. It'll be Cleveland basketball. Coming out of the timeout. They're down 5. You expect Coach Williams to draw something up here. Down 5 points with exactly 3 minutes left to go in this first half. They'll battle back, Leo.
Yeah, I think if I'm Coach Williams right now, I'd be looking to incorporate the 3 a little bit more. They are getting points from the paint, but there have been some open shots for Dasher and also for Anderson that they could look at taking advantage of.
So Bradley Franklin gets the ball back up the court, down 5. We're going to get some points on possession. Caitlin Reed just checked into the game at forward. Williams loses the ball out of bounds. It'll be Walker Valley possession. They've got to get points, and they need them here. Leo, down 5. It's a very crucial part of the game to get stops and get points here in the first half. But they give an easy mid-range jumper to Lauren Lay, and Lay is lighting up this game. She's got 10. The lead's back up to 7 points. Easy layup for Emma Flowers. What a pass by Madison Dasher to lead her in where she needs to be. And they got to get Emma Flowers going here in this first half. But again, a mid-range jumper for Lauren Lay up and good. They've got to get a hand in the face of Lay.
Braylee Franklin's another one that can shoot the 3-ball.
Flowers looked to be fouled. No call. Mustangs back up the court, and a walk is called on Gracie Fowler once again. Fowler having trouble getting those feet set in this first half. And a steal as they try to feed Flowers once more. Clark with the steal. Macy Nipper for 3, no good. Foul called on Kara Williams, her 3rd. Williams with 3 fouls in the first half. And she'll come out. Clark wanted to shoot that 3, but she won't. Looks like they might pull this out to drain some clock. But they'll go to work. Clark with the 3. How good is she? Finally misses one, Leo. She's been hot in this first half with 4 threes.
Yeah, she has, and if they want to win this game, they have to find a way to control her. Nice 3 there by Franklin.
Apparently didn't call bank, but doesn't matter here in the Red Arena. She gets the ball to go off the glass and good. Clark walks on the pump fake. So it'll be CHS ball. They have the ball with 14 seconds left to go in this first half. Down 4, a chance to trim it to 1 or 2 on this possession. Anderson to Franklin for a 3. Franklin's 3 is good. A big shot from Franklin to trim this lead to 1 as the halftime clock sounds. Walker Valley 32, Cleveland 31. 2 big threes from Franklin at the end of that half. A big time change of momentum for CHS.
All right, so we're down with Olivia with a quick interview with Coach Williams.
Hey guys, I'm here with Coach Williams for the halftime interview. So Coach, last time we played Walker Valley, we came out on top. So has there been any changes in the game plan since last time that'll help us bring it back?
We had a lot of changes in our game plan. We're just not executing defensively. We're giving up way too many open shots and way too many transition baskets. We've got to fix that at halftime.
Okay, thank you so much, Coach. Now back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Olivia. And now let's watch a quick performance by our Cleveland cheerleaders.
Now, Raider fans, have you welcome your Cleveland High School dance team.
right, and thank you, dance team, for that performance. And now over to a quick commercial break.
The Bros came and changed the food game forever. Now they want to give it back to the community because the Bros care. There is a ton of people doing fundraisers, so the Bros created a global fundraising phenomenon, Spirit Nights. Spirit Nights happen pretty much like every Tuesday, and they get booked like 22 years in advance. The Bros always donate 30% of purchases during Spirit Nights. Yeah, you heard it right! 30%!
Burrito time!
How good is the Yamaha FZ09 and new FZ07? One ride and you'll know. The FZ09 and new FZ07, only from Yamaha.
Garden's Buy One, Take One is back.
But not for long.
Starting at $12.99. Join us tonight for your choice of irresistible entrees, like rich and creamy smoked mozzarella chicken bursting with Italian cheese and sun-dried tomatoes, plus unlimited garden salad and warm breadsticks. Then take home another entree free, like fettuccine Alfredo. It's 2 delicious nights of togetherness for one low price. Buy one, take one, starting at $12.99. Olive Garden, we're all family here. Now order Olive Garden to go online.
Revolutionary new Yamaha R1M and R1, the most MotoGP technology ever in a production superbike.
Has your car been buried under a wave of dirt and grime? Then come to Cleveland's own Surf's Up Car Wash. Our expert cleaning services will make your car shine like new. Visit us at either of our 2 locations, just off 25th Street and now on Dalton Pike. Get the best value wash for the best value price at Surf's Up Car Wash.
Welcome back to the Raider Arena. It's halftime of the Cleveland High School Lady Raiders versus the Walker Valley High School Lady Mustangs. The score is Walker Valley 32, Cleveland 31 at the end of the first half. Leo, Cleveland got down early and was down for the majority of the first half, but they fought back with 2 threes to end the half to turn this lead to 1 point. What can that do for a team that's been down the whole game, sort of momentum-wise and positivity going into the half?
Well, yeah, you know, momentum is huge, and I think what it's going to come down to, like Coach Williams said in the interview, was they've got to play better transition defense. They're giving away way too many open shots, and if it wasn't for that, this game would not be close, and the Lady Raiders would have a pretty big lead. So they got to tighten up a little bit on defense and take care of the details.
That is so true, Leo. Coach is right. Coach knows what he's talking about. The Mustangs made about 6 threes in that first half. They're all wide open. I mean, Cleveland didn't get a hand in their face. Lauren Lay had 2 quick mid-range jumpers that were uncontested. They tried to get back on defense when they missed a shot and stop this Mustang offense.
And Clark is on fire. She's draining everything. I think she missed twice in the first half. Everything else went in. It's impressive.
Hasty Clark and Lauren Lay, both for the Lady Mustangs, have been their whole offense, and so far that's been enough. They're winning the game by 1 point, and I assume Paul Cretton will have his team out of the locker room ready to roll in this second half. Paul Cretton used to be the assistant coach at the university, and he is here at Walker Valley to coach these girls. He's a great coach, so I assume he'll have them out and ready to hold this lead, but we hope that Coach Williams will have some positive success coming out of this halftime break.
And we're just about set to kick off the second half. The Lady Mustangs already have their 5 on the court, and the Lady Raiders are breaking the huddle.
They'll keep the same starters as they started the game with as usual. Cleveland gets the ball to start the second half. Bailey Anderson looks to Dasher to reset the offense. They're just standing around on offense. Cleveland's got to get some kind of play going. And now they're starting to move. They find Dasher in the corner. Dasher passes the 3 up. Flowers is double teamed. And she forces a shot over to there. When you double team, someone's got to be open, Leo. So you got to find the open person there to get the open shot.
Yep, and the Lady Raiders got to be patient when things like that open up.
The 3 this time off the mark, but she was again wide open at the top of the key. They get the offensive board, and she was going to try again. And she draws the foul, driving in. And it'll send her to the free throw line. Now they roll it on the floor. That's the right call, Leo. So it'll be on the floor. It'll be Mustangs retain possession, up 1. Foul called on Joy Douglas in the paint as Haley Jones has a significant size advantage there, so Joy's got to get physical, but she got a little bit too physical there. And Jones walks. That was pretty obvious in the entire crowd. A walk by Haley Jones as she skidded across the floor. It'll be CHS possession. Good defense from the Mustangs here. Not giving Cleveland any opportunity offensively, but Dasher with a deep 3. No good. Jones gets the board, and once again, Mustangs have numbers and an easy layup as Cleveland once again doesn't get back in transition. They don't hustle, and Coach Williams bringing a mass substitution because of that. Once again, they'll get back in transition.
And again, like Coach Williams told us at halftime, that's one of the things they really need to tighten up on.
Coach Williams is frustrated with them, obviously, getting the mass substitution. You don't see that too often. And a good foul by Dasher to force Anderson to make 2 free throws, as they once again had 2-on-1, but out comes the entire Cleveland starting offense in the game. For Cleveland, Caitlin Reed, Sydney Callahan, Kara Williams, Braylee Franklin. As Anderson hits her first, misses the second free throw. Foul is called on Haley Jones, her 3rd foul early in this second half. The Mustangs at 4. Williams in the corner. To Franklin. Not much space to get open, but Williams up a 3. No good, just misses that, Leo. It was a good look for Kara in the corner, just couldn't get it to fall.
Yeah, they were patient. They moved the ball around. They had an open shot, but missed.
And a wide open three for Abby Davis is good. You can't leave Davis open. She's a junior. She's been here before. She'll hit that, and she does. A 7-point lead once again for the Lady Mustangs.
Yeah, and Drew, I'm starting to understand what you said. You know, the veteran leadership is what is giving the Lady Mustangs the lead right now. You see they get the same opportunities, but the Mustangs are taking advantage of them while the Lady Raiders are not.
Once again, a wide open three for Lauren Lay, but she can't convert. Cleveland lucks out. And on a loose ball, a foul is called on Davis, her second foul. Hipper back in the game. For Walker Valley. A three by Franklin, up and good, and Franklin is hot. She's hit 3 of 4 from behind the arc. And it looks like she's gonna have to continue to keep shooting for CHS if they want to stay in this game. Lead back down to 4. Caitlin Reed for 3. Reed missed everything, rebounded by the Mustangs. And Leo, a pull-up 3 in transition by Abby Davis, also misses everything in 2 straight. Terrible shots. Ball back to Cleveland. And that's something you don't see too often. Or that team, Leo, a pull-up 3 in transition. You see them get set. But Franklin, 4 of 5 from 3. She's got 12. It's a 1-point game once again. The senior lighting it up, making it rain here at the Raider Arena.
Yeah, she's definitely feeling it tonight.
And just like that, the response by the senior for the Mustangs, Lauren Lay, gets hers to fall. And it's a showdown between these 2 seniors tonight as they're both having a game. Franklin drives in, shot no good. Callahan tips it out of bounds. It's a good take by Braley to get that shot up. She had a good look, just couldn't convert. Ball go back to Lady Mustangs. Emily Anderson drives right in, splits 2 defenders, and hits the layup. That's too easy, Leo.
Yep, they're really getting through Cleveland's defense right now, and hence the scoreboard. They got to get something going, the Lady Raiders do, and Kara Williams has to show up for her team right now when they need her most.
Williams has the ball, pulls up for 3. No good over the back. Call was fouled on Braley Franklin. It'll be Mustangs possession just like that. And Cleveland trimmed it to 1, back up to a 6-point lead for the Lady Mustangs. A mass substitution for Coach Williams as the starters will come back into the game after getting some rest. Pull up, jumper, no good. In the game for Cleveland, Bailey Anderson, Madison Dasher, Emma Flowers, Lauren Langford, and Joy Douglas.
You know, Drew, Bailey Anderson is just one of those players, when she takes a shot, you're like, why would she do that? But when she drains it, it's just amazing to see, her play. She's just a great player for the Lady Raiders.
That was caught on Macy Nipper. Her first foul. Team third. Late in the third quarter. The fouls haven't really been an issue as Cleveland has depth, as does the Mustangs. Langford throws it into the middle of the Mustang defense, and they luck out with a foul call. Not sure about the decision to feed Flowers there. She had a host of players around her.
You got to find the open person.
There's a stoppage in play. But we're back to action. It's Cleveland basketball. Dasher goes with a crazy shot. Good defense by the Mustangs. Interior post play. Look at 1-2K, they called that. The rim protector. Runway steps out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland basketball. Anderson showing her dribble moves. Douglas shot, waved off on the floor. The foul is called on Emily Anderson. She did not get the continuation. It's on the floor. The 15th foul. Caught on Lady Mustangs. It's her fourth foul, so out she will come. Jones back in the game with 3 fouls of her own. Lauren Langford could have had a shot there, but she passes it up, looks to set up the offense. Dasher to Flowers. Flowers back to Dasher. Dasher's 3, no good. Flowers put back, also no good. A tough shot. But a steal by Bailey Anderson, playing heads-up defense. And a steal back to Walker Valley, back to Cleveland. Very poor play, and a foul is called on Clark.
All right, and it looks like Olivia is ready with a quick interview with our Director of Schools, Dr. Dyer. Olivia, over to you.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Dr. Dyer, our Director of Schools. So, Dr. Dyer, recently we've been out for a lot of snow. So what all goes into the decision-making of that?
Well, you know, snow days are never fun for the Director of Schools. They're great for students, they're great for teachers, maybe not so great with families sometimes. But snow days mean late nights for me, or early mornings, or a combination of both. And really what we're looking at, A, are the roads clear? You know, I'm not so much worried about my bus drivers because I trust what they do, but I have to worry about 16-year-old drivers being on the roads and making sure that they're okay, but also our sidewalks at our schools, our parking lots. So Hal Taylor, our operations director, and myself, we're out on the roads combing through, making sure that they're safe, but also making sure that on the inside of our buildings the heat works so that when you come back, we have a safe environment and a good environment for learning.
All right, I'm so thankful that the heat works in our buildings. So thank you so much for all that you do. Now we're going to send it back up to Leo and Drew.
Thank you, Olivia, and thank you, Dr. Dyer, for all that you do. We appreciate it very much.
As the third quarter clock ticks down, the buzzer will sound 3 from Macy. Nipper, no good. And the buzzer sounds at the end of 3. Walker Valley, 43. Cleveland, 37. A mere 6 points scored in the third quarter by Cleveland. Both shots were made by Braley Franklin as they're down 6. They have to have some more offense here in the fourth quarter if they want to succeed and win this game. They're down 6 after 3.
And now, once again, let's head over to a quick commercial break.
Olive Garden's Buy One, Take One is back.
But not for long.
Starting at $12.99. Join us tonight for your choice of irresistible entrees, like rich and creamy smoked mozzarella chicken bursting with Italian cheese and sun-dried tomatoes, plus unlimited garden salad and warm breadsticks. Then take home another entree free, like fettuccine Alfredo. It's 2 delicious nights of togetherness for one low price. Buy one, take one, starting at $12.99. Olive Garden, we're all family here. Now order Olive Garden to go online.
And we're back here at the Raider Arena. It's a 6-point game. As we begin the fourth quarter, it's Mustang basketball. 3-point basket from Lauren Lay is good. A 9-point lead for the Lady Mustangs. Cleveland's got to battle back and battle back quick. They're down 9. They can't force up shots, though. Got to take smart shots and get stops. Come back, and they force that 3 up from Douglas on the top of the key, a post player. Ball off Lauren Langford. It'll stay Mustang basketball.
I think right now Cleveland cannot afford to give up any open shots because it's a long uphill battle to get back in this one.
A nice job by Joy Douglas to jump that pass and get out of bounds. It'll stay Mustang basketball, but it's better than a wide open layup for the Walker offense. Walker's doing a good job of holding the ball, wasting some clock. You know, a few years back against Notre Dame, Jenna Scoggins held the ball for 4 minutes at the top of the key. A long play executed perfectly to Jones. Bucket up and good. Is now a double-digit lead, 11 points. Langford, her 3.
Opportunities like that, Drew, are the ones that you have to take advantage of. You don't get those wide-open shots like that very often, especially not with a very talented veteran team like the Lady Mustangs.
You're exactly right, Leo. And if you're going to shoot those threes, at least hit the rim to get your chance to get the rebound. Macy Nipper drops some of Flowers but can't convert on the pull-up J. Anderson's bucket, no good. She draws the foul. She'll get 2 at the line. Foul called on Jones. It's her 4th. Anderson's first free throw is no good. Williams and Reed back in the game. Bradley Franklin will come back in for Anderson, but not to the next dead ball. Flowers' shot, no good. Flowers has done nothing tonight. The senior's got to step up and be big in these games, and she hasn't been. Ball goes off the foot of the Mustang offensive player. Anderson's 3 misses everything, and a few threes in a row for Cleveland have missed everything. They've got to be more composed and hit some shots down 11.
Again, like I said earlier, that's what's making the difference. The Lady Mustangs are getting these open shots, and they're making them. The Lady Raiders are getting them too, but unfortunately, they're not making them.
And they have no time to waste. They got to get to work, get it into Flowers. Foul is called on Macy Hipper, her 2nd foul. This will send Flowers to the line for the 1-and-1. Thomas' first free throw, no good. They've got to hit free throws if they want to win this game. They haven't tonight. They're still down 11 points, and Walker can do a job of getting some time off the clock. That's what's fortunate about not having a shot clock. Williams called for her 4th foul. Only the 15th foul. So it'll be on the floor. They'll get out of bounds. They still have one more foul to give before they get in the bonus.
No time to waste for the Lady Raiders right now. They have to get going on offense, and they have to clamp up on defense.
And another layup for the Lady Mustangs, a 13-point lead. They're pulling away here at the Raider Arena. Flowers once again misses a layup. Leo, I gotta be honest with you, I think she's 0 for tonight. Her only point has come up at the free throw line.
Yep, she's struggling tonight a lot, and it's, you know, players like her that are leaders on this team, sometimes the whole team together, because of performances like that, they just can't overcome it.
I was just 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Just about 0 of 8 from the field. They're down 13. Lady Mustangs. Foul caught on Franklin.
And it looks like our sideline reporter, Olivia Calfee, is ready with a few of our very talented senior dancers. Olivia, over to you.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with 2 of our senior dancers, Anna and Bray. So, Anna, this is one of our last big rivalry games, Walker Valley and Cleveland. So how bittersweet is it for you?
Well, since it's one of our biggest rivalries and one of our last dance performances, it's definitely bittersweet.
I agree. And Bray, last time we played Walker Valley, our Lady Raiders came out on top. So how do you feel like the final is going to be tonight?
Well, right now we're down, but I feel like that we'll come up in the end and win the game. I have faith in us, so go Raiders.
All right, thank you guys so much. Now I'm going to send it back to Leo and Drew.
Thank you, Olivia, and thank you to our dancers for being with us for a moment.
Foul call on Caitlin Reed. Going to the line will be Abby Davis. Coming out of the timeout. Full timeout by Cleveland. Score was 50-37 with 3:04 left to go in the game. Davis at the line to shoot the 1-on-1. It's been all Walker Valley thus far tonight.
Yeah, it has, and the Lady Raiders on offense, they just haven't been able to find any answers. They've missed many wide open shots, and like Coach Williams said at halftime, they'd have to fix their transition defense. And clearly they haven't been able to here after the half, and that's what's really kept them back in this game.
Yeah, you're right, Leo. Tonight, Cleveland's been a one-man show, it seems. Bradley Franklin's been this whole team. She has 15 points, and you can't win a game when a player with 15 points, it's almost half of your team's points. You got to produce offensively, the whole team. It can't just be Bradley Franklin. The front end of the 1-on-1 from Davis is good. Walker Valley takes a 14-point lead. She hits them both. 15-point lead for the Mustangs. Anderson lost ball turnover by Cleveland. Emily Anderson, wide open layup, a 17-point lead for the Mustangs, and they're breaking this game open.
Yeah, and you know, the starters for the Lady Raiders have really failed to produce tonight. Like you said, Braylee Franklin has been the player of the game for the Lady Raiders, and she's not even a starter. So it just shows that she was ready for her moment, but the rest of the team just seems like they weren't prepared for tonight.
And Coach Williams putting in his subs, waving the white flag, down 17. Carol Williams called for her 5th foul. So she'll foul out of the game with 2:24 left to go. First free throw up and good for Abby Davis.
Number 3, Caitlin Goodman. And number 5, Emily Rominger.
The Mustangs steward their starters in the game, but Cleveland with the far end of the bench in the game. Caitlin Grissom, Jr. will get more time next year. She is talented and can shoot the ball. Lauren Lay gets the steal, the bucket. Sorry, it rims out, but she's fouled. She'll have 2 shots at the line. First free throw is no good off the front iron. And she misses them both. The ball tipped out of bounds. It'll stay Cleveland ball. Out comes Lauren Lay. As the young guns in the game for both teams now. 19-point lead for the Lady Mustangs with 1.5 minutes to go in the game. Shot by Rominger, no good. Thing was halfway down. So Leo, Cleveland down 1 at the half, scored 6 points in the third quarter. Haven't scored a point in the fourth thus far. Still with that shot rimming out, haven't scored a point in the fourth quarter thus far. What have they got to work on this week? What can Coach Williams take from this game to improve? And then watch film this week.
I think overall it's going to come down to their decision making. You know, you saw the team try to feed Emma Flowers in the paint. Emma Flowers herself trying to force the shot. You know, many times, a lot of times, you saw players open on the 3 line, decide to not take the shot, which could have been easily made. It's just decision making for the Lady Raiders is something they really need to work on this week, and I'm sure Coach Williams will address.
Mustangs hit 1 of 2, and they get the offensive board, and that's been the kind of night for Cleveland. Walker up 20 with a minute left to go in the game, and we're just counting down the seconds here at Cleveland High School to put this game away. It's been an ugly second half for the Lady Raiders. Again, 6 points in the second half. 0 in the fourth quarter. And they're just wasting clock. Clock hits 5 seconds. Your final score will be Walker Valley Lady Mustangs 57. Cleveland Lady Raiders 37. Cleveland falls to 10-9 on the year. Walker Valley goes to 10-7 on the year. They're 3-4 in the district. Cleveland is 4-3 in the district. So Cleveland still ahead of them in those standings, but they officially split the season series as Cleveland took one at Walker Valley, and Walker Valley comes into CHS's home and beats them down, Leo. An ugly performance from Cleveland tonight.
Yeah, I think coming into this game, just based off of what happened last game, you'd expect a lot more from the Lady Raiders, but it just didn't happen. And the Lady Mustangs, let's talk about them for a second. They came in ready to play, and they dominated this game in every facet of this game. They played an awesome game, and they deserved the win tonight against the Lady Raiders.
They did. They played well, and they deserved the win, but we're going to send it to a few words from our sponsors. You've been watching CHSLive.com.
Revolutionary new Yamaha R1M and R1, the most MotoGP technology ever in a production superbike.
Has your car been buried under a wave of dirt and grime? Then come to Cleveland's own Surf's Up Car Wash. Our expert cleaning services will make your car shine like new. Visit us at either of our 2 locations, just off 25th Street and now on Dalton Pike. Get the best value wash for the best value price at Surf's Up Car Wash.
Bros came and changed the food game forever. Now they want to give it back to the community because the bros care. There is a ton of people doing fundraisers, so the bros created a global fundraising phenomenon, Spirit Nights. Spirit Nights happen pretty much like every Tuesday, and they get booked like 22 years in advance. The bros always donate 30% of purchases during Spirit Nights. Yeah, you heard it right! 30%!
Burrito time!
Garden's Buy One, Take One is back.
But not for long.
Starting at $12.99. Join us tonight for your choice of irresistible entrees, like rich and creamy smoked mozzarella chicken bursting with Italian cheese and sun-dried tomatoes, plus unlimited garden salad and warm breadsticks. Then take home another entree free, like fettuccine Alfredo. It's 2 delicious nights of togetherness for one low price. Buy one, take one, starting at $12.99. Olive Garden, we're all family here. Now order Olive Garden to go online.
Just how good is the Yamaha FZ09 and new FZ07? One ride and you'll know. The FZ09 and new FZ07, only from Yamaha.
after the girls' game, and the girls had a really good game tonight. We're so proud of them. But now leading into the boys' game, the last Walker-Cleveland game, our boys won by 46 points. So do y'all think that they're going to keep that up tonight?
Well, Leo, I think Cleveland can. They're a very talented team, and you can see that in how they play. They're the 4th-ranked team in the state of Tennessee. Man.
Yeah, they're an excellent team, and I think one person that really gives them like a new way to play, a new form of playing, and just a different attitude on the court is Isaiah Johnson, a former Walker Valley player. He just brings the it factor. He has the it factor that Cleveland needed this year, and it's just awesome to be able to see him on the court in a Blue Raider uniform.
It's true.
Yeah, I'm so excited to see the game tonight, and I really believe that the Raiders can keep it up. So that's all that we have. Now I'm going to hand it over to you guys for the rest of the game.
Thanks, Olivia.
Well, what a great national anthem played by Aaron Hayes there. Hey, yo, as we prepare to kick this game off with the starters for both teams. Number one, at the point, junior Jordan Monk. He's been in this atmosphere before. Number 2, Zeke Westfield. 3, Colton Gibson, the 1-2 punch. Known for football, they play basketball too. 12 and number 22, Dustin Bunton, rounds out the top 5. Bunton, of course, the brother of former Walker Valley star Kenny Bunton. Bunton is at Lee University playing basketball in his hometown. Now for Cleveland, starting at guard, Romeo Weichel. The senior's been here before. Expect him to show up tonight at the point. Number 10, sophomore Jacoby Wood. Wood was here last year. He's been here before. Only a sophomore, but you can call him a veteran. Also at guard, Malik Bradford, number 4. Now, on the wing, the sharpshooter who can shoot from anywhere on the court, Deontay Davis. And the player of the night, Deontay Ware. He'll have a big game, Leo, as he does all the time here for Cleveland. Expect the junior star to go off once again tonight, as he's had a very successful season thus far.
Yeah, and you know what I liked a lot about right now is the Cleveland starters, you know, came out and ready for the game. They saluted, they said hi to the refs, but they also said hi to the opposing coach, which says a lot.
Deontay Ware and Zeke Westfield will jump. The ref kind of pump faked. Walker with a quick 3 up and good on the board. Three to 0. Wood with a 3 of his own, no good. Westfield gets the board. The Mustangs run the offense with a quick 3-zip lead. A quick trigger from the Mustangs guard. Gibson has the ball in the paint. The star quarterback who broke records this year in the post. Not sure what they call. Delay game warning on Colton Gibson for holding the ball after he hits a shot. A quick 5-zip lead for Walker Valley.
Pretty fast start here for Walker Valley, but both of these teams very fast. It's just a battle of who can outspeed the other.
Where it hit in the face. He wanted to shoot that three, but he doesn't. And errant pass by Ware. A backcourt violation on Cleveland. And a turnover. Mustangs get it back up 5-0, looking to extend the lead. Less than a minute and a half into this game. Monk will be at the point here tonight as he gets the ball and takes it up the floor. Michael on Gibson will be a nice matchup tonight, as that's how it's been every year. Romeo Michael guarding Colton Gibson, and he always does a nice job of limiting Colton to minimal points. Monk pulls up for three, and it's good.
Which guarding Gibson is never an easy task. But I'm sure this being the last Walker Valley rivalry game, for both of them, they'll both bring their best here tonight.
Michael forces the ball inside a turnover, but they'll call a double dribble on Colton Gibson off the steal. And it'll go back to Cleveland ball, and they catch a break as Michael forced the ball to Ware. There were a ton of Mustangs there to get in front of that pass.
So far, still no score for the Blue Raiders.
Cleveland beat this team by 46 earlier in the season, so you expect that. I feel like there's something to prove here tonight. Up to a quick 8-0 lead with the ball. Westfield, no good in the post, but gets zone rebound to Monk for the three. Monk shot long. Westfield with another board, but he's stripped by Weichel on the shot, and Ware gets the rebound. Ball to Deontay Davis, but into Wood. He tries to body up Zeke Westfield, and he'll lose that battle just about every time.
Cleveland's got to get something going on offense.
They're scoreless through 3+ minutes tonight, down 8-0. Could very well be double digits on this possession for the Mustangs. Now Colton Gibson off the screen, no good, but the long board to Dustin Bunton as two Cleveland players fought for the loose ball. But Bunton comes out with it, and they'll reset the offense.
Walker Valley very successful moving the ball around here early on.
Shot by Bunton, no good, misses everything. 8-0, still the score, but Weichel's three, no good. Davis gets the board, and Cleveland's got to get some points in this possession. It's now been 4+ minutes. Where Bradford, Wood, and Davis all in the same area. They got to spread out, but Bradford gets that shot sent into the state of North Carolina as Westfield sends that back, but he's called for a foul. Bradford will have 2 shots at the line. And he hits the first. Cleveland's on the board with 3:23 left to go in the first quarter. It's 8-1. Again, Cleveland's on the board. The door is ajar for a comeback, Leo. Mustang offense. Once again, Monk with a nice playoff pass. It's 10-1. Timeout. Push McCowan.
All right, and now over to Olivia real quick. Who's got something for us.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with some history of the Walker Valley Cleveland matchup. Since losing 88-86 in a 4-overtime thriller at Bradley Central, Cleveland has responded with a 21-3 record against district competition since February 8th, 2016. The fourth-ranked Blue Raiders and have an 11-game win streak. Now for the Mustangs, they have won 3 of the 4 postseason matchups and brought an end to CHS season the last time they traveled to the Raider Arena. So it looks like we're going to have a really good matchup tonight. And also stay tuned for more information on our Twitter at Blue Raiders Live. Now I'm going to send it back up to Leo and Drew.
Thanks, Olivia, for that report. We're so very thankful that you're our sideline reporter here at CHS Live. It's 10-1. Cleveland, 4th ranked in the state, not playing like it. They got to get some offense going. It's into Ware. Ware with a pump, draws the foul, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Deontay Ware, you don't expect him to miss any free throws. If you remember, speaking of the 4-overtime game that she just mentioned, Ware was a freshman. Ware hit multiple free throws that were key to extending that game as a true freshman in an environment that was absolutely crazy.
Yeah, and Ware is just a clutch player, and something that I've noticed is he plays a lot bigger than his size. He plays with a lot of heart, and he plays with a lot of intensity. And when in need, he can get things done here for Cleveland.
Ware, of course, hits both free throws as expected. It's 10-3. Cleveland needs to string a few stops together, get back in the game. Monk draws the foul on Romeo Weichel as he drives in. Weichel's first foul call on the floor, so it'll stay Walker Valley basketball. Bunton with a left hand, no good. Westfield with the board, that no good. Westfield once again, this one good. Westfield has 6 quick boards in the first quarter. The biggest man on the court, exploiting what Cleveland lacks, and that's size. Bradford pull-up jumper, no good. Bunton saves it, 12-3. Back down come the Mustangs with the ball. Monk resets the offense. Gibson's shot blocked by Davis. Gibson gets his own board and puts it up and good. 14-3 is the score for a team that's very high-powered offensively and can score at will. Cleveland, 3 points in the first quarter. But Weichel drives in, and that's a goaltend on Deontay Ware. It's still in the cylinder. Looks like that shot was going to go in anyway, but Ware tips that ball. It's 14-3 still. Isaiah Johnson in the game for Jacoby Wood.
Isaiah Johnson, like I mentioned earlier before the start of the game, he just has the it factor. You know, a former Walker Valley player himself. He brings a lot of intensity to the court, a lot of character that Cleveland has been lacking for some time now.
And just like that, Johnson gets a hand on the ball to get the steal. He's going inside. Johnson's shot up and good. And just like that, off the bench, Johnson provides a spark. It's 14-5. Right on cue, Leo. And a steal by Bradford. He's got Davis Ware on his right, but he takes it himself. It's good. And Cleveland, just that, like that, fires up the intensity on the defensive side of the ball And what do you know? You put in Isaiah Johnson, and they start making plays. Looks like you're right thus far about the it factor, Leo.
Yeah, he's a game changer. He just has so much intensity in it, and it spreads. It spreads along the team. And you saw it right there. Quick points for the Blue Raiders.
Score now 14-7. 4 quick points through 10 seconds after 2 steals by the Cleveland defense. It's 14-7. If you're just tuning in, the Mustangs got out to a quick 10-1 lead. It was 8-0, 10-1 with 2 minutes left. But Cleveland, the 14, when they stay fighting back. You can expect them to fight back. Get right back in this game. And Button goes up through contact and hits the shot. This lead back out to 9 points. A big shot by Button over Deontay Ware. Isaiah Johnson for 3, no good. Ball rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's shot also no good. Ware gets the board. That shot is good, 16-9. Nice job fighting for the loose ball by Deontay Davis to get that rebound off the miss by Isaiah Johnson. Pass to Westfield to Gibson. Gibson's mid-range, no good. Clock's running down. So at the buzzer, off the mark, at the end of one, Walker Valley, 16, Cleveland 9. Not the start that CHS won, but they fought back, tripping the lead to 7. You can expect them to come out the second quarter with some offensive firepower to get back in this game.
An intriguing matchup for me so far is Westfield and Ware. You know, I really think Westfield is obviously the bigger player, but Deontay Ware is just so versatile. He can handle anyone.
You know, Leo, obviously, what's pretty much not spoken about anymore is the loss of KK Curry. KK gave Cleveland size in the post last year. KK and Zeke was the matchup to watch, and KK won that matchup. He had 25 points and 10 boards. And tonight it shows that KK leaves and Zeke starts to shine. So we'll see if Deontay can show some strength in the post as we start this second quarter. So again, 16-9 as we're ready to start this second quarter. And back out will come Isaiah Johnson as he'll continue to be in this game for the Blue Raiders. Cleveland gets the ball. Quick 3 from Davis, no good. They call foul on Deontay Ware for a push in the back of the Mustangs defender. It'll be Walker Valley basketball, up 7.
Yeah, Drew had a quick spark right there with when Isaiah Johnson came in, but they need more. Still down, they need more offensively, and they need to finish on defense.
Monk drives right in with the left, up and good, 18-9. Johnson to Davis. Davis, quick pass to Weichel to Bradford. Bradford fakes the pass. Weichel to Davis for 3, no good. Rebound to the Mustangs. They've got numbers, 2-on-1 to Bunton. He's fouled by Malik Bradford. Bunton will go to the line for 2 shots, up 9, looking to extend this lead to double digits.
Davis looks a little off so far tonight.
Yeah, he's forcing up shots, but once he gets hot, he's one of the best shooters you will see. So I'm intrigued to see if Davis will settle down.
And it looks like Olivia is ready for us with a few of our cheerleaders. Olivia?
Thanks, guys. I'm here with two of our cheer captains. Autumn and Lainey. So Autumn, how has the season come along so far?
Well, last year we had a coach, but this year we have changed coaches, so obviously that's a big obstacle, but the team has really come together, and I'm really excited for the rest of the season.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And Lainey, what's it like cheering at a Walker Valley Cleveland rivalry?
The rivalry is really fun because there's so much competition between both teams, and the crowd is just super energetic, so it's super fun.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Now I'm going to send it back to Leo and Drew.
Thank you, Olivia. And thank you to our cheerleaders. Deontay Davis gets the board, the putback, and the foul. He'll go to the line for one more. Cleveland down 8, looking to get down 7. Davis can hit the free throw. And he hits the free throw, scores 19-12. Cleveland needs to string a few stops together. On the defensive end, almost a steal by Johnson. Again, bringing the intensity. But Monk will reset and get the play call. Brock Gibson in the game for the Mustangs. An errant pass by Colton Gibson. Monk chasing down Weichel. It tips the ball out of bounds, but it'll stay Cleveland ball.
Again, this game is far from over. Cleveland just needs to get their head in the game and execute.
Bradford off Zeke. Westfield out of bounds. It'll stay Cleveland ball. Alley-oop to Johnson. Gets nothing. And a foul on the floor on Weichel. It'll be his second. #14th foul, and will come Jacoby Wood for Romeo Weichel. Cleveland's just about only 6 deep, so they can't afford to get in foul trouble, especially down early. And Ware with the steal. Errant pass by Wood, but Johnson recovers. Johnson drives in. His shot no good. Looks like Isaiah's forcing up shots against his former team here, trying to get something to prove, and it's not working out. Brock Gibson can shoot the ball, but he double dribbles. And Lee, I think if he would have caught that clean, he could have put that shot up and good.
Yeah, some players, look of Deontay Davis, he looks a little frustrated, but he's got to keep his cool. Got to keep his cool. Lots of time left here in this one. Just got to settle down and play their game, execute.
Johnson to Wood for 3. Wood's 3, no good. Cleveland not converting on their shots early in this game, and you can tell scoreboard's got 12 points on the board for Cleveland. Not too often you see this offense struggling this bad, and that's just a testament to this Walker Valley defense getting it done. It seems like they always have the perfect potion to beat Cleveland. Monk with a no-look pass to Brock Gibson. Gibson can't convert. Colton Gibson gets the rebound. And a jump ball is called. It'll stay Walker Valley possession. Back in comes Johnson Button. Again, 19-12 is the score. In will come Grant Hurst for Cleveland, the freshman getting his first minutes. A tip by Davis almost goes in on the wrong side of the wrong goal. Ware's going to get his head up to see Johnson on the opposite side, but he doesn't finds Davis for three. This one's got to go for Cleveland. It doesn't. And it'll be Mustang basketball. And Hurst will check in to get Deontay Davis. Hurst with some big minutes. Again, down 7. Coach showing great faith in him to give the freshman minutes. But Brock Gibson drives in, kicks to Dustin Bunton. A good recovery by Bradford. And they call a block on Malik Bradford. I'm not sure if he was in the cylinder or what, but they call a block on Malik Bradford.
But hey, Cleveland defense is finally starting to play physical, and it looks like they're finally up to the task, trying to slow down this Walker Valley offense.
In comes Josh Black from Malik Bradford. The secret ingredient is in the game. Here come the Raiders. Button misses the first one, misses both of them at the line. And Cleveland will get it started in transition. Wood drives in, layup no good. That's just not the shot you want to take if you're Jacoby Wood. You got to set the offense.
Again, they got to slow down. They got to have patience. There's still a lot of time in this game, and they're only down 7-9. Nice layup there by 22.
You wonder why the Mustangs have success against Cleveland, because they set the offense. Cleveland just plays a one-man show. They got to get that fixed. Got to get some play calls or something. Wood shot no good. Ware shot rather no good. Wood gets the board. Wood pulls up for 3. That one's good. A big shot from Jacoby Wood. Hope it gets something going for Cleveland. Lefty for Bunton is good. Right in the paint. Easy lay in. Someone's got to step up. Johnson's pass goes right to Colton Gibson. Gibson's layup is good. It's a 10-point lead for the Mustangs, 25-15. A timeout is called by Coach McCowan. Full timeout. Score 25-15 with 2:25 left to go in this first half. Cleveland offense got nothing going for them. 8 points in the second quarter, 7 in the first. Uncharacteristic game thus far for the Blue Raiders.
Yeah, clearly whatever they were trying to do against Walker Valley in the beginning just isn't working at all. And they need to go in at halftime. They need to adjust to their opponent, to Walker Valley, and just see what they can do to dissect that defense, to go in and to get points in the paint. And at this point, Coach McCown, he just needs to tell his shooters, Davis, Johnson, Jacoby Wood, just to settle down. Be patient with the ball. Set the offense each and every possession, and just be smart with their shots.
That's right, Leah. We look for Deontay Ware to get in this game. Ware's averaging near 20 points a game, if I'm not mistaken. He definitely doesn't have that mark in the first half. He's got to show up. Cleveland will retain possession. It's 25-15. They've got the ball. Paco Patterson in the game for the Blue Raiders, looking to provide a spark on the offensive end. As we all know, Paco can shoot the 3.
He sure can. Fan favorite for everyone. Great player. And yes, he can shoot the 3 very well.
We should start calling him Threeko. But in will come Isaiah Johnson for Paco Patterson. I guess Paco didn't check into the scorer's table. And you got to do that again in the game. Paco knows better. The ball gets to Johnson on the inbounds pass.
Again, Cleveland's got to try to get something here before halftime. Anything. Spark some momentum going into the half.
Wood gets the basket to fall and one. Foul called on Zeke Westfield. Nice finish at the rim. Well, that looks like it's Westfield's second foul. Now it's Westfield's first foul. Now Paco in the game for Isaiah Johnson. Wood shoot one more. It's the free throw, a 7-point game. Cleveland has a chance to trim this lead. Back in will come Deontay Davis for Josh Black. Black did a nice job of sizing up Zeke Westfield on the defensive end, making another player work for the points, and they did. Bunton got 2 quick buckets, but Josh Black took Westfield out of the picture, which is definitely what they need to do. Ware with the steal, and he's fouled by Dustin Bunton. This first foul. Cleveland down 7, has a chance to trim this lead to 4 with a 3 from Deontay Davis or Paco Patterson in opposite corners. Get it to Ware. Ware is fouled by Dustin Bunton. He's got a quick 2 fouls on the junior. Ware will go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw was good from Deontay Ware. Into the game for the Mustangs, Luke Wallace, he gets Bunton. We got 2 quick fouls will come out of the game. Ware hits both free throws. He's 4 for 4 from the line tonight.
Basically automatic.
It's truth. Cleveland has done a nice job of converting their opportunities. 6 free throws for the Raiders, 6 makes. Cleveland almost got a steal from Davis there, but they're down 5. They've cut the lead in half. Wood sizing up Gibson. A young lineup for Walker Valley in the game right now.
Cleveland playing tight defense.
The stop here is big for Cleveland. They're down 5. They need one late in this first half. Mustangs wasting time. Cleveland's got to play D and force a mistake. Walker could very well hope for the last shot here, and they might be doing just that, but they won't. Monk gets in for another layup. It's a 7-point lead for the Mustangs. Too easy. They lulled Cleveland to sleep. Paco Patterson for 3. No good. Davis gets the board. Count the basket for Deontay Davis. He'll go to the line and shoot one more.
Deontay Davis so far pretty successful in the paint. Not so much on the 3, which is a little bit uncharacteristic of him. But one way or another, he's getting the job done.
Foul's called on Zeke Westfield, his second foul. Davis misses his and one opportunity. Cleveland misses their first free throw of the night. Wallace pass goes to Preston Marr in the student section. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland basketball. Down 5, get the last shot, a chance to trim this lead to 2 points.
Got to be smart with this last shot. Lots of momentum on the line.
Paco's three is good. Call him three-co Patterson. He gets the three to fall. And that ends the first half. Cleveland with some momentum going into the halftime break. Walker Valley 27, Cleveland 25. A 10-2 run to end the half. A great end the half for Cleveland. We have Olivia Caffey with Coach McCowan. Olivia, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Coach McCowan for your halftime interview. But, Coach, we started out the quarter pretty slow, but we seem to catch back up. What changes are we going to make in the second half to secure that Raider victory?
Yeah, I think we got to attack more offensively. We've loosened them up a little bit. I think we feel more comfortable. Just thought we came out really flat energy-wise, so we just got to do a better job playing harder defensively. We had a couple breakdowns there that just led to some easy buckets that we got to shore up.
All right, thank you, Coach. Now, guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, Olivia, and thank you, Coach McCown. And now, for a quick performance from our Cleveland cheerleaders.
Now, Raider fans, help me welcome your Cleveland High School dance team.
Thank you, cheerleaders. And now, our dance team on the floor. Wonderful performance by our very own dance team. Thank you, guys. And now, over to a short break. All right, sorry about that. Having some technical difficulties, but we are back. So, Drew, the Blue Raiders are down by 2 right now, but they aren't on an 11-game win streak for nothing. I'm almost certain that they'll make some adjustments in halftime. Coach McCown, a very smart man, knows the game of basketball very well, and they'll come back and finish this game strong.
Well, it was pretty encouraging that that's most likely the worst half of basketball Cleveland's played all year, and they're down 2 points at the half.
Yeah.
I mean, Coach McCown said it best. We came out just flat where we play offensively for loose balls. Defensively, we just didn't have any energy at all. But obviously, at the end of that first half, we came on. We're down 25-15 with 2 minutes left to go in the half. We're on a 10-2 run over the last 2 minutes. And what can I say? Paco Patterson, right when I gave him the nickname, he hits a tough 3-2 in the corner, contested off balance, and he hits it. Paco is in the gym day after day, and it's been showing. It showed last year as he arrived on the scene, but this year it's showing again.
Yeah, and you know, Coach McCown has a lot of confidence in him. And one thing that I've noticed from last year into this year is that they've worked a lot on his decision making. You know, back then, last year he would get the ball, and as soon as he'd grab it, he'd shoot it. But now he looks around. He looks for better options if there are any, and if not, he takes the shot, and more than likely, it will go straight through.
Sometimes Paco even overcorrects himself when he shouldn't pass the ball up. He does, but that one, Coach told him, Paco, it's yours. And man, once you practice a three-point shot, it becomes like a free throw to you. And he hit it. Paco should be getting looks from colleges, because you see in the NBA, in colleges in the NBA, there's a place for sharpshooters, and Paco is a sharpshooter if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, his skill set is very valuable, and he has a lot of other weapons that he can work on, and I'm sure any college out there can take and work on with him. And he can be a very valuable asset to a college team.
Something else I've seen this first half, Leo, is that in that first half, Deontay Davis, who's known for his shooting, he missed his first 2 or 3 threes. So he said, you know what, I'm going to go inside and work hard for my points, and he has. He got 2 or 3 and 1 opportunities in that first half, especially one at the end of that half where he pump faked the 3, he got a man in the air and drove in and hit the shot and won. Deontay has got to continue to make smart decisions if we want to win this game, and he has in the first half thus far.
Yeah, like you said, very uncharacteristic of him, you know, going into the paint instead of getting the 3, but he realized, hey, I'm not doing too well from the 3 line. So he opts for the second option and is being pretty successful with it.
As we hit 2 minutes left to go this halftime, out comes Cleveland. As I guarantee you, Leo, Coach told him, hey, come out with some energy in this second half. And Coach was right when he said we need to attack offensively more, because one of the best teams scoring-wise in the state. We're the 4th best team in the state rankings. Cleveland is in that spot because of their offense. If they continue to attack offensively, they're going to win this game.
Yeah, Cleveland needs to attack, and be a little bit more disciplined on defense.
But it's become pretty apparent that when Cleveland drives in, Walker's going to foul them. It's happened 7 times in that first half, and I think they were all on shots inside the paint. So it'll be interesting to see if Deontay Ware gets involved attacking Zeke Westfield. Westfield has 2 fouls. If you get him in foul trouble early, you can get him on the bench and get that paint opened up wide. It'll be interesting to see this strategy in this second half. And the clock ticks down here at halftime, Leo. What have the Mustangs done right that Cleveland's seemed to have trouble with in that first half?
Well, as Coach McCowan said, they lacked energy on defense a little bit starting off. The Blue Raiders did. And, man, Walker Valley just came out and attacked. Really physical basketball on offense, really physical basketball on defense. And the Blue Raiders just weren't expecting it. It's as if the Blue Raiders maybe overlooked them a little bit, thus the scoreboard.
That's right, Leo. They came out right away. Their first shot was within 5 seconds of getting the ball off the tip, and the three was up and good. They got on the scoreboard fast and early. I think that shocked Cleveland that early.
Looks like both teams are ready for this second half.
Cleveland gets the ball down 2. They can take the lead for the first lead of the game on the first possession of the second half. Davis for 3, no good. Ware with the board. Ware goes back up, no good. Davis gets the board, no good. And Cleveland needs something to fall off on Deontay Davis. Walker Valley basketball. Monk gets it up the court. Looks to get to Bunton. Pass intercepted by Jacoby Wood. A nice job defensively for Wood to get back, intercept that ball to Bradford for 3. Malik, it's good. Cleveland takes the lead. 28-27. Their first lead of the game on a big 3 by the senior, Bradford. But Westfield responds right away with a basket of his own. Mustangs retake the lead.
Kobe Wood looked wide open on that one. Ball took a little too long to get to him.
Ware with the mid-range, no good. Colton Gibson gets the rebound. Jordan Monk running the point. Monk's got Gibson. Thought about it, passes up, drives in. And he gets the roll, lead back up to 3 for Walker Valley. Ware once again with the baseline, Jay. This time, once again, no good. And that's usually Deontay's shot. One he rarely misses, but he misses 2 in a row on 2 possessions. Quick 3 for the Mustangs, no good. Bunton gets the long rebound.
From the looks of it, Cleveland still got to be a little bit more physical on defense. You can see when Colton Gibson drives in, he comes in full speed, all force. Got to try to lock him up.
Gibson's 3 is good over Wyckoff. Hand in his face, and he still hits the shot. The senior showing poise knocks down the 3. Foul call on the perimeter. Fouls on the floor, so it'll stay CHS ball. Michael too hard. Deontay Ware out of bounds. Turnover. Mustangs ball up 6.
Davis showing a lot of effort here on defense. The ball is tipped out of bounds by Deontay Ware. Nice steal there by Weichel. Fast break for Cleveland. Malik Bradford goes in. And nice shot.
Nice shot with the left hand for Bradford. Get up over the rim, gets the roll. 4-point lead. Cleveland's defense stepping up. That it should have been a moving straight on Zeke Westfield, not called. Bunton's layup up and good. Weichel, 3 is good. Weichel knocks that down, cuts the lead in half. 36-33 is the score. A big 3 from the senior who shows up in this second half. Shot no good by the Mustangs. Rebounded by Deontay Ware. Ware with the spin move. Shot no good. Ware gets on board. The putback is good. The Mustang player is bleeding. It looks like for a contact issue. So in will come Brock Gibson.
Brock Gibson passes it into Monk. Colton looking for Bunton to seek Westfield. Westfield puts up the shot, but misses and is fouled. And Olivia, looks like you got something for us. Olivia, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with 2 of our wrestling cheerleaders, Caitlin and Lindsay. And if you guys didn't know, our wrestlers have the opportunity to go to state this year, and our cheerleaders get to go with them. So, Caitlin, how excited are you about going to state this year?
I'm very excited to go to state and cheer on our boys at state just one last time and get to be able to be there and support them.
Yes, that's going to be so exciting. And, Lindsay, what have y'all done in preparation for this?
We made signs and we practice every week, so we're so excited to go.
I can only imagine. And you guys are both in the student section as well. So what has the atmosphere been like tonight, and how exciting has it been cheering on our Raiders?
The atmosphere has been very fun. It's so great to be a Rowdy Raider and be able to cheer on our team as we play Walker Valley tonight.
Awesome. Thank you guys both so much. Now I'm going to send it right back up to Leo and Drew.
Thank you, Olivia. And to our wrestling cheerleaders, Weichel is fouled on the shot. He has 2 free throws. He hits his first. Into the game will come Darius Howard for his first minutes here tonight. He was set to check in at the end of the first half to play defense, but since Cleveland got a steal, Howard stayed in the game. Weichel misses the second. Bunton gets the loose ball rebound. Game is tied at 36 apiece, and Howard will once again have to wait. Jacoby Wood gets the steal, and he lays it in. Cleveland takes a lead, 38-36. And a big steal by Wood, who takes it himself and lays it in with an easy layup.
A great hustle there by him as well.
Brock Gibson with a deep 3 is good. Brock can shoot the rock, and he shows it there. A deep 3 from NBA range. It's good. Wood with a wide open 3 of his own. It's good. You'll leave Kobe open. He'll make you pay. Cleveland extends the lead back to 2 points.
Way to answer back there, Cleveland. Something they were missing in the first half. They were not answering anything that Walker Valley would give them. And that's been the difference so far here in the second half.
Timeout, Mustangs, a 30-second timeout. Now back in the game for Walker Valley is Nate Cooper, who left the game with either a contact malfunction or he had blood on his hands, but he had to leave the game. And into the game comes Darius Howard for the Blue Raiders. Up 2 points is Cleveland. They'll be on defense. Again, a big second half from Cleveland thus far. Got 16 points in the third quarter. They're just about going to match their first half entire point total in the third quarter alone. Who can bet whatever Coach McCallum told them in the locker room is paying off here tonight. As we're back to action, Darius Howard in the game for Romeo Weichel. Nate Cooper drives in, try to get it to Westfield, cannot, but Westfield gets the rebound. A walk is caught on Dustin Bunton. It'll be Cleveland ball, up 2. Bradford gets the ball up the court. On the floor for Cleveland, Bradford, Ware, Deontay Davis, Howard,
nice.
And Wood, and Davis gets his first 3 to fall. Lead up to 5 points, and you can expect Davis to keep shooting that rock as he hits his first of the night. He's stripped by Howard. Cleveland's got numbers. Wood. And the foul. Foul called on Nate Cooper. Cleveland pulling away early late in the third quarter. A 7-point lead for the Blue Raiders. Have a chance to beat 8.
You know, Jacoby Wood just amazes me. If I didn't know him personally, I'd think he's a senior and one of the leaders of this team. He's only a sophomore, and he's just so talented and his skill set is just very broad. He can do just about everything on the court. And it's showing tonight, and just as it has been all season.
Leo, as Wood hits the free throw, it's a 17 to 3 run for Cleveland. I mean, there's an explosion on this run coming out of a timeout. It was 36-30. Cleveland offense finally back at some points up. They've scored 22 points in this third quarter. They scored 25 in the first half alone.
The game's not over, but as I said, Cleveland doesn't have an 11-game win streak for nothing. They know how to come back, and they know how to play these tough games.
Ware gets the steal. He'll get up there, and Ware throws it down. Extends the lead to 10 points. 49-39 is the score. Deontay Ware firing this crowd up. Wood gets a hand on it. Bunton wants to get up there. Luke Wallace's shot no good. And he's fouled, but Bunton goes down hard.
And a change of scenery here in the Raider Arena, as in the first half, Walker Valley student section seemed pretty hyped up. And now it's the Blue Raiders' turn. Liking what they're seeing. It's a nice jolt of offensive play from the Blue Raiders.
Luke Wallace will go to the line to shoot 2. Wallace misses the first off the back iron. Into the game comes Paco Patterson. Out comes Romeo Weichel. Wallace will have one more at the line. Down 10. And it will stay 10. Wallace misses both free throws. Cleveland sustains a 10-point lead, 49-39 in the third quarter, as they very well might hold for the last shot with 20 seconds left to go in the third.
Very valuable 2 free throws right there for Walker Valley.
Something that the Mustangs haven't done well tonight is shoot their free throws. Dustin Bunton's 0 for 4, Westfield's 0 for 4, and Wallace now 0 for 2 on the night. That's 10 points right there, Leo. Pass to Wood, no good. Ball goes out of bounds off Deontay Davis with .1 on the clock. and you need .3 to shoot the ball. So at the end of 3, the score is Cleveland 49, Walker Valley 39. Cleveland 24 points in the third quarter. They exploded as you expected them to do. And we're going to send it to a quick words from our sponsors. This is CHSLive.com.
Has your car been buried under a wave of dirt and grime? Then come to Cleveland's own Surf's Up Car Wash. Our expert cleaning services will make your car shine like new. Visit us at either of our 2 locations, just off 25th Street and now on Dalton Pike. Get the best value wash for the best value price at Surf's Up Car Wash.
How good is the Yamaha FZ09 and new FZ07? One ride and you'll know. The FZ09 and new FZ07, only from Yamaha.
Welcome back. As the Mustangs get possession to start the fourth quarter, down 10 points, 49-39. Nate Cooper to Gibson trying to find any momentum at all. Bunton drives in. It's good off the glass over Deontay Davis. Davis for 3. It's good. Deontay's hit his last 2. And he's lighting up an 11-point lead for the Blue Raiders with 7 minutes left to go in this game. Bunton drives in, fouled. Foul call number 22. Davis, his second. Bunton will go back to the line and try to hit his first free throws of the night. He's 0 for 4 thus far. And he can't get on the first free throw. The lead stays at 11 points for Cleveland. And he hits the second. Lead down to 10, 52-42 for the Blue Raiders. Davis, shot fake. Davis, 3 is good. Deontay Davis is feeling it. Leo, his past 3 threes have gone in.
And again, Cleveland's finally playing their brand of basketball on both offense and defense. Finally looking like the number 4 team in the state, Cleveland Blue Raiders.
Gibson deflects that ball out of bounds. It'll stay Cleveland possession. So Bradford will inbound the ball. Wood left alone. No good. Ware can't get the tip to fall, and the foul we caught on Bradford with the body. His 3rd foul. Maybe Mustang possession. Back in comes Weichel. Out goes Paco Patterson. .point game. Mustang trying to find some offense. Now this offense worked in the first half because they were up, wasting clock, but they don't have any clock to waste. Ball goes out of bounds. It's an errant pass by Colton Gibson. You can't afford to lose that possession if you're Walker Valley.
No, they can, especially the way that Cleveland's playing offense as of late.
Deontay Ware out top of the key for a three, no good. Ball off Malik Bradford out of bounds. It'll be Mustang possession.
Monk with the ball. Looking for anything. Westfield in the paint. Out to Gibson. Gibson with the three. Just off the rim. Deontay Ware with the fast break over to Wood. Wood takes a shot and misses. But Ware finds the rebound, puts up the shot, and one for Deontay Ware, showing that physicality in the paint.
Ware's free throw is up and good. A 14-point lead for the Blue Raiders. With 5:10 left to go in the game, Ware showing his strength, go up and finish through the contact. Steal by Deontay Davis. Bradford looking to extend this lead even further. Pass to Ware in the corner. Ware back out to Malik Bradford. Looking to reset the offense. Bradford to Wood, to Weichel, to Davis for three. Davis is good. 4 straight for Deontay Davis. The basket's looking huge right there for Deontay Davis, up 17 over the Blue Raiders.
Shows the perseverance of Davis right there. You know, he knows his skill set very well. He knows what he can do. Although he struggled in the first half, he's coming back, and he's getting the job done.
Monk with the steal, Monk with behind the back. The fake out, Weichel, Monk with the pass to Colton Gibson. Lead down to 13. Two quick buckets for Walker Valley. Foul call on Jordan Monk on the reach-in foul. Timeout, Coach McCowan. It's a full timeout for the Blue Raiders, up 13. They have the ball just under halfway through this fourth quarter. Cleveland with a big lead, a commanding lead, and that's something you didn't expect to hear us say, Leo, if you watched this game in the first half.
No, definitely not. But as I said, these are the Blue Raiders, and they are on an 11-game winning streak.
Now, this isn't the 46-point beatdown you saw earlier in the season, but you can definitely see the talent differential between these two teams, and it's shown in this second half. Look, out of the timeout on the floor for Cleveland, senior Romeo Weichel, Malik Bradford, Deontay Davis, and Deontay Ware, Jacoby Wood. 3 seniors, junior and a sophomore for Cleveland. Pump fake for Ware, shot no good. Looking to draw contact, but didn't get any. 13-point game to Gibson for 3, no good. Westfield up strong, shot no good. Ware with the foul. It was in Westfield back to the free throw line. That's a good foul for Deontay because Westfield has shown he can't shoot free throws tonight. He's 0 for 4. But he could hit these. Never say never. He hits the first, right on cue. With Justin Bieber helping us out. Zeke Westfield, his second is good. He hits them both. Lead down to 11. 6 quick points for the Mustangs after it was a 17-point lead down to 11.
Yeah, I think at this point the Raiders just got to focus on chewing the clock and taking smart shots, just like that one. Nice three there by our very own Romeo Weichel.
Weichel had a hand in his face. Still hit that three. 14-point lead. Looks like they all have what Deontay Davis has. That's a case of the threes. Pass tipped out of bounds by Cleveland. It's a 14-point lead. Mustang for 10 possession. Monk has the ball at the top of the key. Walker has to go if they want to win. Go quick. Walk, it's called on Jordan Monk. A 14-point lead for Cleveland. Bradford got a chew clock, but Monk making it hard, playing tight D. Gotta love the heart shown by Jordan Monk. Not giving up.
14-point lead for the Raiders.
Foul call on Jacoby Wood on the fast break for Dustin Bunton. On the floor, Walker gets possession. With 2.5 minutes left, down 14. They got to get the ball, shoot at will. Taking their time, Monk looking to set up some kind of offense. We're looking for the steal. Bunton, shot no good. Ware up the court. Ware through his legs to Deontay Davis. No good. Deontay Ware getting fancy out here. Shot no good for Gibson. Gets his own rebound. Foul called on Deontay Davis, his third. Looks like Gibson hooked out there as he lost control of that ball, but he got fouled. Gibson's first free throw is no good again. Misses them both. Mustn't can any free throws tonight. .4 lead. Ware shot. He's fouled by Colton Gibson. Where we go to the line for 2 shots. Ware misses a free throw. Very uncharacteristic of Deontay Ware to miss that free throw, but it's late in the game. You got to give him some grace. Ware's had a game tonight. Up 14, make it 15. It's a 15-point lead. Minute and a half to go. Foul call on Jacoby Wood. You don't need to foul. And they go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Monk will shoot the front end with only Zeke Westfield down to rebound, the rest getting back on defense. Monk's first free throw is no good. Weichel gets the rebound. Bradford gets Monk slipping and sliding. Back out to Wood. A minute and 20 left to go in the game. 15-point differential. Again, Bradford getting Mullen slipping and sliding. Bradford pull up, no good. Westfield with the rebound. Gibson, tough shot, up and good. 13-point deficit with exactly 1 minute to go in the game. Timeout. Walker Valley. It's a full timeout.
Safe to say it's just been an impressive comeback by the Blue Raiders. Though the game is not over, still have to finish.
You're right, Leo. Cleveland has scored 40 points here in the second half. They scored a mere 25 in the first and 7 points in the first quarter. So 58 points through 3 quarters for Cleveland. After starting slow, they've returned to their original form, as you always expect them to do. As you hear the Cleveland student section chanting, just like football. Leo, the irony in that is this score is just like football. What a high-scoring game it was in football this year. Cleveland scored a ton. Walker scored a ton. 65-52, though, is this score in basketball. Cleveland looking to win, to sweep the Mustangs in the season series here at home. Bradford, just ball up the court. 50 seconds left to go. We're looking to waste clock here. Up 13. Game all but over. Cleveland will win this tonight. They'll stay perfect in this district. Clock hits 10 seconds. Cleveland fans are happy. Cleveland team's happy. Your final score at the end of 4 quarters. Cleveland 65. Walker Valley 52. Leo.
Again, never count this team out. As I've said multiple millions of times, I bet you're tired of me saying it. They are now on a 12-game win streak. 12-game win streak. They know how to play these games. They know how to come back. They're a veteran team. They've been in situations like this before. And as I said, they end the night with the win over Walker Valley. Impressive win, of course.
You're right, Lee. A very impressive win, a very impressive comeback for the Blue Raiders. Malik Bradford with a round-off backhand spring over there on the court, showing off his gymnastic skills. Bradford can do it all. He's a very smart, intelligent student in the classroom as well. Bradford's 3 to take the first lead of the night for Cleveland was big. It sent their momentum to the roof and played a big role in Cleveland's comeback win. So with that, the final score 65-52. Cleveland stays perfect in the district with a win over Walker Valley here at home. What's your final thoughts, Leo?
Well, first, I want to know who's your player of the game.
Player of the game is Deontay Davis. He hit 4 straight threes in the game. He had about 18 points tonight. A big game from Davis here tonight.
Yeah, I think, for me too, it'd be Deontay Davis. He started off really slow, played well in the paint in the first half, and then came into the second half and took over with his skill set, which is sharpshooting and draining threes.
Thank you, Leo. That's a We agree that Davis had a big game. Isaiah Johnson also came in the first half and provided a spark on defense to get Cleveland crawling, to start the crawl back up to end this game and to eventually win this game by 13 points. The lead got up to as high as 20 points here at the Raider Arena, but the Mustang crawls back to make it a 13-point loss from a 46-point loss at Rock Valley to a 13-point loss here. There are obviously some signs of improvement for the Mustangs against the Cleveland Blue Raiders.
Yeah, and, you know, starting off this game, they shocked us a little bit. They sure did. And it's just, again, as I've said many times, just an impressive win. You know, it really shows the character of the Blue Raiders, and it shows what they're made of.
We got to get that Deontay Ware Duncan transition up on the replay booth. I want to see if we can get that highlight because that fired up that crowd. It's a nice dunk to see Deontay get up. The man's only, what, 6'3", 6'4", but he can definitely get up there. Asking a few players on this CHS team.
Yeah, and, you know, one thing that I do notice, yes, Cleveland got the win, but they got off to a slow start. And this is a Walker Valley team that they defeated by how many points last time?
46 points.
46 points. So they should have came in and dominated from the start. When they go into the state tournament, which they for sure will enter, they're going to encounter teams that will start off fast. And if Cleveland starts off slow, the other team will take advantage, and they will win the game. So they've got to clean this up a little bit from the first half, and they've got to start strong and end strong.
That's the truth, Leo. And in a few weeks, Bradley Central comes here to CHS, the Raider Arena, to also come and play Cleveland in the rivalry game. The girls' game, we hope, for an upset, but the Barretts are the #1 team in the state. It'll be a tough matchup for Cleveland. But the Bullies also started off slow at Bradley last time. They were only up 1 at the half there at Bradley, but they pulled away with a win by 20+ at Bradley. Obviously, Cleveland's the most talented team in this county this week. But that should be an exciting matchup in a few weeks here at our wonderful arena of the Raiders. The girls today, of course, took a tough loss, a 20-point loss after being in it most of the first half. Just came out slow in that second half and got beat down. But again, a 65-52 win for Cleveland here tonight against Walker Valley.
And all right, just about ready to wrap up this one. But first, a post-game interview with our very own Coach McCowan.
Hey guys, I'm here with Coach McCowan for your post-game interview. So Coach, what things were said during halftime to completely change the momentum in the second half?
Well, how about let's do this. You were supposed to pick up a paper today in class. Did you pick that paper up? Okay, so that was no,
I did not.
So we'll get that cleared away with the leadership student, very popular. CHSLive failed to do that today, so we got to get that Monday.
I will.
I felt like we had to adjust and get the ball into Deontay Ware's hands because we weren't focusing on getting that to him, and we run our offense through that very consistently, and he was getting frustrated, and so it needed to be stops and get it in his hands and just get comfortable. We have a veteran team, so we didn't need to panic. It was big that we hit that shot with Paco going into the halftime before I spoke to you the first time to calm us down and say we're okay. And I thought we came out with better energy in the second half.
All right, well, thank you so much, Coach, and congrats on your victory. So now, guys, goodbye, and hope that you have a great night.